what we learned is that we tend to give the other person what we feel like makes us happy for Valentine's Day. We tend to try to make the other person feel loved the way we feel loved. And reality is, we really want to become intentional about knowing our partner in ways that says, I created a gift for you because I know you. I know who you are. I know what you matters to you, and I know what you'd like to have for Valentine's Day or for any other day for that
I
matter.
don't tend to buy a lot of things for myself.
Right.
So I would want a gift that I'm going to use and more of a practical nature. So know what the other person would want. You, on the other hand, if you hear that people are given, more practical gifts, it's like, oh no,
Come on, man.
But it's to each his own, and
Right, that's true.
do what you think the other person would most want. So there's some ideas of how to make it personal, how to make it intentional, how to really think of the situation and go, here's the thought I put into it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what this holiday is most about, is
Yeah.
thinking of another person and reaching out with acts of love and reminding them why they're special to us.
Hey there, gang. Jim Jacobus here. Hope this finds you well. We got a great podcast for you today. We're going to talk about 3 things that you can do to make this your very best Valentine's Day ever. And so be sure to listen to the podcast. But before we jump into the content, quick little notice here. We are actually in day 2 of the Cupid Challenge, 14 days of fun, proactive, creative things that you can do to make this a great Valentine's Day. And so it's not too late to join in. You can join by going to yourmarriagematters.com/CC24. Yourmarriage.com/CC24 to join the Cupid Challenge. Do that. You're going to have a great time. I promise you. Now let's jump into the content.
Hey there, gang. It's Jim.
And Christy.
Jacobus with Your Marriage Matters, podcast number 176. And babe, it is February 2nd, and we are 2 days into the Cupid Challenge,
Right.
2024. Are you having fun so far?
I am. It was one of the things we hope to do, to challenge people to have fun in relationships, to do something outside of the norm. And so I think it's been really good, and we're really looking forward to what's ahead.
I don't know about you, but I had so much fun just putting the videos together and coming up with the ideas, and all of that was just, I had a good time doing that. Even though we haven't even got but 2 days into it, I've already had a blast.
Right. And remember, we're doing the challenges along with you.
Absolutely.
Always room for growth and improvement.
Yep,
So,
yep.
yeah.
So, gang, we put the Cupid Challenge together. If you don't know what it is 14 days, started yesterday, February 1st, leading up to Valentine's Day, our 37th anniversary.
Exactly.
Yay. Yay me.
Yay.
Yay, Team Jacobus.
Exactly.
And every day we email you out a very simple little challenge. It's not very difficult. It's designed to have fun. But, babe, I think there's 3 reasons why the Cupid Challenge is so important for people this year. And the first reason I think about it is about being proactive about Valentine's Day. I have been guilty. You probably never have. But on the 13th of Valentine's Day, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day, you ever been guilty of that?
It's commonly known that I'm the one who missed our anniversary one year.
Commonly known, what it is now, with everybody on YouTube finding out that, Christy actually missed our anniversary one year. That was an accident, but it's kind of my get out of jail free card. But so many times, we're all busy, things are going 90 miles an hour. But Valentine's Day is a really special day, and not just for couples that are married or couples that are in love or dating, but it can be a Valentine's Day that's really special to our moms, dads, brothers, sisters, friends, family. I mean, just everybody out there. We can use Valentine's Day to do something really special for them. And all of these challenges are something that most of them you could do with your kids even.
Right. And if you look up the story of Valentine's Day, it wasn't actually romantic love. So I think it's a wonderful holiday. It's a holiday that celebrates love.
Yep.
And so what a great opportunity for you to become intentional and think about how you want to make this Valentine's Day special for those who are special to you.
Yeah, and so one of the things you can do on the Cupid Challenge is you can start now and be proactive and do something every day for the next 13 days. You can catch up with yesterday if you want. It's one of my favorites, actually. It's 10 Things I Love About You. And catch up and be proactive and do something every day up until Valentine's Day. And if your loved one wants to join in with you, then send them the link. You can sign up for it at yourmarriagematters.com/CC24 and just join right in with us. So,
Hey, gang, quick note here. We'll jump right back into the content. Christy and I do this podcast because we care about you. We care about your marriage, and we want you to experience everything you'd hope for when you walk down that aisle and said, I do. And we would like to help a whole lot more people. So we're going to ask you to do us a favor. If we are bringing value to you, and we certainly hope we are, do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share it with somebody. That way we can reach a lot more people. And again, we want them to have everything they hope for when they said, I do as well. So back to the content. Let's wrap up this podcast.
Be proactive this year. Even if you don't do the Cupid challenge, be proactive and get ready for Valentine's Day ahead of time. Babe, the second thing that crosses my mind is the whole idea of being creative. And that's what I loved about putting the challenges together was being creative. So.
Right. And one of the simple things to do is when you're thinking about creativity, think of not only what your partner or the people who you're extending the wishes to would like, but think about your own strengths. There was something that you could paint, not my area of expertise, but maybe that's something you could do, or sing, or
no singing, either one of us.
But just, something that really does touch their heart because of your expression of love and admiration.
Yeah, and again, I keep going back to the challenge because that's a layup for you folks out there. If you're not doing anything yet, just join the challenge and do all the ones we sent out to you, or do half of them, or do whatever one makes sense to you. But there's really a pretty wide variety of things in there for people to do. Some things weren't necessarily right up our alley.
Right.
Some of those things were tough for us. We can't let the cat out of the bag. Some of the upcoming challenges I think I'm going to find a little difficult to do. All right, but we wanted you to have a chance to be, like I said, proactive and be creative in how you do the challenges. I mean, every challenge you can put your own spin on it.
Right.
So
use your creativity, use your gifts and skills, and then stretch out of your comfort zone is what I think I hear you saying.
Well, I think some of these are definitely going to take us out of our comfort zone. So, and then the last reason I think the Cupid Challenge this year is going to be really good, babe, is because we want you to be very intentional about how you tell somebody that you love them. And we've given you 14 different ways to be intentional. But babe, you and I have learned a lesson through our lifetime together about intentionality that I think this is a good time to share with people. We're leading up to Valentine's Day, and I don't know how to put it any other way than let's take birthdays. Your idea of a great birthday and my idea of a great birthday are like 8 miles apart.
Right.
And what we tend to do, though, is I would tend to, in the past, create a birthday for you like I would want, which is nice and quiet and not much going on, and you would create a birthday for me that was
pure chaos.
Pure chaos. Wild, crazy, fun.
Loud.
Going 10 different places and doing 8 different things and all that. But what we learned is that we tend to give the other person what we feel like makes us happy for Valentine's Day. We tend to try to make the other person feel loved the way we feel loved. And reality is we really want to become intentional about knowing our partner in ways that says, I created a gift for you because I know you. I know who you are. I know what matters to you, and I know what you'd like to have for Valentine's Day or for any other day for that matter. And I have committed myself to continuing to know you. I mean, that's a never-ending process, right?
And you bring up the ideal of gifts. For some people, they want, romance and romantic gifts and stuff.
Right.
I am more practical. I don't
That she
like
is.
flowers as much as I would like a live plant because of the practicality. I don't tend to buy a lot of things for myself.
Right.
So I would want a gift that I'm going to use and more of a practical nature. So know what the other person would want. You, on the other hand, if you hear that people are given, more practical gifts, it's like, oh no.
Come on, man.
But it's to each his own, and to do what you think the other person would most want. So there's some ideas of how to make it personal, how to make it intentional, how to really think of the situation and go, here's the thought I put into it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what this holiday is most about, is thinking of another person and reaching out with acts of love and reminding them why they're special to us. No better gift can we give someone than that gift of letting them know that they are loved and they make a difference in your life.
Yeah.
So we're going to challenge you to do that. We're going to challenge you. The Cupid Challenge is just a framework It's a challenge, but it's a framework of ways that you can do it. Be an A+ student and go above and beyond.
Overachievers.
There you go. Or do what makes sense to you. But one of the things that we're going to remind you of is the purpose behind this is so that those closest to you, those who matter to you, will know, because you would hate for that time to go by and them not know.
Yeah, absolutely. So what she said, gang, perfectly put. This is the opportunity to tell somebody, hey, I know you, and when I bought your gift, I thought about you. And so be proactive, be creative, and be intentional, and have a great Valentine's Day out there. Bye, gang. We'll catch you next week on podcast number 177. Again, you can sign up for the Cupid Challenge down in the show notes down there, or just go to yourmarriagematters.com/CC24. And hey, while you're at it, share this video. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the YouTube channel and smash that like button. We'd really appreciate it. It's going to help a lot of other people find out who we are and have the same kind of fun that we're having and that we certainly hope you're having. So happy Valentine's Day, gang. We'll see you in a week. Bye, gang.
For now.